I welcome you to this amazing and wonderful place of power. I have received a lot of questions from you about how shamanic actions affect the whole world. When a shaman performs a ritual for one person and the person's fate is healed or a serious illness disappears, it can be clearly seen. But often, we get together at retreats, we travel all over the world to places of power, and there we perform big, huge shamanistic rituals. And the students ask, "We were with you in Egypt. We went to Kazakhstan, we visited Montenegro, we traveled half the world with you. What has changed in the world because of these trips and rituals?" I am happy to share this knowledge with you in this place. And in order to hear me, feel, see how powerful, how beautiful, and how ancient the power of spirits really is. Try to feel the spirits of the mountains, the spirits of this land, the spirits on my costume. Right now, the wind is responding to my call. Right now, it has started blowing and circling around. This is how the spirits react to a shaman's call. And a shaman, in my Siberian tradition, in the northern tradition, communicates not only with the spirits of such great mountains, such amazing places, but also with the spirits of planets in the solar system. Just imagine, I perform a ritual, I talk to the spirits, I ask them for advice, I ask them for the knowledge, for the information they have. I beg them to tell me about the situations that these great spirits create. Yes, the great spirits gather and create a situation, and it comes to Earth. And the spirits of the planets tell me that there will be a period when there will be a peak point of the struggle of dark forces and light forces on Earth. Yes, it is possible to change something. If the light forces inside a person wake up, if women return to their true nature, discover their power, and start helping the world. And so, I record a video and tell my students, be careful. A war may break out. There is such a power on Earth, such a situation between the forces of good and evil, that a war may begin if we don't wake up. Women hear me and come to the seminar. We go on a tour and we perform ancient shamanistic rituals on the lakes of Kazakhstan, one of the most unique places in the world. And what happens next? Then the women's movement begins to wake up massively in various forms all over the earth. And now women are already gathering together to discuss spiritual topics in this country, in that, and symposiums and many other things are held. And as soon as the female power began to wake up, an unusual event happened. The coronavirus pandemic. Maybe you were at home when you heard about this infection, and it was not clear what happened globally for you. And we had planned a new trip to India, to ancient temples. And one of the temples where we were planning to go was the temple of Shiva, the temple of time. Having heard the call of the spirits, we set ourselves the task of speeding up the time when female power comes to Earth, when the power of the woman awakens. And exactly on the day of our departure, exactly at the moment when we were going to the airport, the borders were closed all over the world. You couldn't leave the country, you couldn't fly to India. And it took our team a huge effort to manage to get to India, despite the fact that the border had already been closed. But after that, it was also difficult to come back. So we arrived and went to that temple. Yes, our team was smaller than it could have been. However, one part remained in Europe, and an amazing action took place. Some prayed in Europe, others in India, and an energy bridge was created. We managed to talk to the spirit of time. We managed to beg for the possibility of awakening female power. Yes, for a whole year, seminars were held online only. Yes, everything was closed, forbidden. But women, thanks to the very fact that we had made it to India, continued to come and gather even during the coronavirus pandemic, during quarantine. And what do you see now? Now, thanks to the tremendous efforts of thousands of women, the womb of our planet Earth has already awakened this year. That tremendous female power has awakened, which generates everything on this earth. These mountains, these forests. And then, when the vibration of the planet Earth has changed, when the power of Umai had awakened in the womb of the planet Earth, the cosmic power in women began to awaken too. The membrane of the cosmic womb in every woman began to awaken. And now, a new era has come. And now the power of ancient female civilizations is awakening in the awakened womb. The crystal of knowledge awakens inside the wombs of those women who have been going with us for so many years, from one place of power to another, from one journey to another, from one prayer to another. Now for these women who believed, who felt, and have been following us for so many years, the moment has come when the power of crystals of knowledge awakens in the womb. And a civilization of women with crystal power is waking up here on Earth. This is how seminars and everything that shamans do affect this Earth. And there's more. We'll cover that later.